All right, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Impossible Locations in Horizon Zero Dawn. If we take a look at our map here, you can see I'm at this campfire here on the other side of the river from the settlement of Cut Cliffs. Last episode was the North Mesa, so today is the second part of this Desert Mesa series, the South Mesa. Now, if you see here, there's this little notch in the cliff here, and that is actually where we're going to be going ahead and ascending onto the top of the South Mesa. However, if you notice here, there's a Glinthawk site that's not that far away. So there's actually a spot here along the side of the cliffs here that you can go ahead and get along without them noticing you too easily, so long as you're careful. And that's what I'm going to go ahead and show you today. Of course, don't be surprised if when you try this, the Glinthawks notice you. It's equally possible they're going to notice me, so we'll see how this goes. Now, I'm approaching the south side of the mesa here. If you notice, there's a little fort there and a pillar. We're going to be hugging that as close as we can in order to avoid the gaze of the Glinthawks over here. There are 4 of them. They're not overly difficult, they're just very, very annoying, and so I prefer not to deal with them myself. So I'm going to go ahead and sprint my way over here and hopefully not get caught. Again, if I just hug as close to this as I feasibly can, just get around here, they'll hopefully not see me. Usually they're pretty distracted by the scraps that are over there, the scrap piles, so I'm very lucky today. They seem to be very, very distracted. Once you're here at the entrance of this gully, they tend to not see you at all. So the place where they're most likely to see you is actually coming right around that corner there. So once you're past that, you're usually home free. Now, as I said, right there is the entrance. Doesn't look like a place you can get into very easily, but you can. You just have to know exactly what you're doing. So it's a little bit harder than the North Mesa, where it's just as easy as running up. So I'm going to go ahead and get on the top of this little dirt pile here, and I'm going to get on top of this rock here, this slanted rock. All right. And now that I'm here, I'm going to go up onto this rock here. And I need to go ahead and jump up onto the rock here with this bush. Don't be surprised if you fall down this little hole here. It does happen sometimes. There we go. Now, as you can see, there's a seam here where these 2 rocks come together. You're going to want to aim for this seam, not this ledge or that ledge. You will fall off every time. If you notice, though, this rock here has a line here where the color seems to change. That spot where these 3 lines come together is actually the spot you want to aim for. So it actually gives you a nice natural target to aim for. And there we go. Alright, so now we're going to get onto this rock here, give us a little bit of height so we can get up over this rock here. That way we don't get trapped down there in that little ditch. And then once you're in here, this is the last step where things can get a little bit tricky. You want to go up this little ramp here. That's the easy part. And then we want to get on this rock here. Now, if we get right up next to the rock, we're not going to be able to get up there. Plain and simply, we don't have enough distance. If we start over here, we have the distance, but we don't have the height. You need to stand on this little hump of dirt right here. This very conveniently placed hump of dirt. It gives you both distance and height. And if you do a sprint jump, you can get up there quite easily. So it's not very difficult, because now we're up on top of the mesa. You just gotta know exactly where to hop at. And once you're up here, it's pretty much just like the North Mesa. There's watchers that you can go ahead and scavenge from, like this one right here. There's all kinds of little shrubs you can gather. It's also a great place for screenshot opportunities. There's a lot of little hills on the top of this mesa. It's not quite as flat as the other one. And so there's a lot of places where you can get some good height advantage, get some good pictures. I've gotten some fantastic screenshots of the Meridian area from up here. You can also go ahead and get some vantage point on Glinthawks. And if you notice the map, there's 2 Thunderjaws sites nearby. The Thunderjaws do often get close enough to the cliffs where you can fight them. And the fun part is their disc launchers can't get anywhere near high enough to hurt you, and that's the only thing they can even fire towards you. So you're pretty much impervious in a fight against Thunderjaws. So you can go ahead and use this to go ahead and hunt those very easily. If I get up onto this ledge here, I just need to mark it so I know exactly where I'm headed. Yeah. Right over here. This kind of sticks out a little ways, and it's a great spot for screenshots because there's this nice rock that sticks up as well. So yeah, you can get Morning Watch, you can get Lone Light in the shot, you can get the Valley with the two Thunderjaws back that way. That way is off toward Valley Meat, and that way is up towards Pitchcliff. And our Thunderjaw buddy is a great spot to go ahead and farm the Thunderjaw as well. So it's, again, great screenshot opportunities. I mean, look at how that's glowing against Morning Light. That is fantastic. Morning Light. Jeez, I mixed the two together. Morning Watch and Lone Light. Jeez. Now, I'm also going to go ahead and go around over here. Take us over toward the canyon. I showed you last time with the North Mesa that you cannot hop over to the South Mesa from the North Mesa. That is also true, from what I can tell, on the South Mesa as well, going toward the North Mesa. So right here's a little canyon dividing the two apart. And up this way should be a spot where it's the closest spot between the two. And if I try to jump the gap, I fall straight down to my death. Right next to a little data point, as it were. So as far as I know, there's no way to get from the South Mesa to the North Mesa either. Now, of course, if you do know of a way, I would love to go ahead and hear about it. You can actually go ahead and message me on my Discord server that is linked down in the description below. If you know of any way to cross between the mesas, that would be fantastic for me to know. I will do a video on that if there's not one out on YouTube already. That is actually it for today. A pretty short video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.